video sponsored by Meeple Movers. No minimum order, no subscriptions. Free shipping on every item, every day. At meeplemovers.com.
Hello and welcome to Brian's Got Game. I'm Brian. Today I've got a game called Brains. Brains is a 2 to 5 player card game by Peter C. Hayward and will soon be published by Jellybean Games. This is the third game in the Treasure Hunter series of games. Brains shares a similar look and feel as the previous titles, Scuttle and Ninjitsu, and can even be combined for a massive game of treasure hunting fun. In Brains, the cards are filled with zombie-themed items and features a new mechanic where you bury a card in a graveyard. The card on top of the graveyard gives you a special ongoing benefit. So let's bring in my dad and see what he thinks. Okay, so Dad, what did you think of Brains?
I thought Brains brought a really cool twist to an already awesome line of games. I love card games. I actually have some here. Oh, so here's
some card games.
Here's the Brains. But so that one adds the kind of like a location or the graveyard. It gives you a special benefit. And so Scuttle was the first game, and then Ninjitsu.
Brains. Okay. Oh well. Brains, Scuttle, and Ninjitsu. So I think that Brains was a excellent addition to the treasure hunting series. So Scuttle's really cool because you're protecting your stuff. Ninjitsu is cool because you're hiding and you don't have to say I'm gonna win next turn. And Brains is kind of like a more like you're burying stuff, getting extra abilities, and it's just like a head-on charge for the win. Yeah.
So you can play this standalone, and we did. We played with Lincoln. And we played 2 players and 3 players. So this one seemed to go really quick with 2 players. But with 3 players, all of us kind of had a chance to win and get 21 brains. And then we kind of went back and forth with each other. But the graveyard, while it was cool, we didn't seem to use it much.
So we were looking at the rules.
The standalone.
Yeah. So we were looking at the rules, and it was saying that with Scuttle you could do some more with. It says whenever you destroy a card, you can put it in your graveyard. So
or discard a card from your hand goes to your graveyard.
Is it okay? So I felt like that would make it so you're in your graveyard. You're in your graveyard more often.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, like who had it? Lincoln had a card a lot of times where he got to draw a card every time, and it sat on his graveyard for a long time.
It was very, very powerful.
And I feel like if we could have covered that up, he wouldn't have been able to do that.
And then you stole it, and you got to draw cards for a long time.
And it was very nice.
Yeah.
So Ninjitsu, I thought was cool because you could, like I said, place
it's all
stuff
hidden,
upside
and then there's
down.
the bombs.
Yeah, and Brains is the same. If you add that in with Ninjitsu.
And then the Brains cards can't affect upside down cards, which I thought was also cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So who would like Brains?
People with brains.
Okay. People with brains will like Brains.
No, so I mean, it has kind of the zombie theme. So if you're into zombie-themed games and like card games, then I think this one would definitely, you want to pick this up.
Yep.
Because it plays really fast and it has, just random zombie type
I think there's
things.
a wrench in there. There's a guitar, electricity.
Yeah, obviously things that you would use against a zombie outbreak.
So I feel like this adds a whole lot that is awesome in these other games. It has kind of like the same feel, but it has different rules and things that you couldn't do in the first 2 games, and that I feel like really adds a lot.
Yeah, I think playing them together.
So if you have this game or this game, then you need to get the other one and this one. Because all together, they're all really fun.
Yeah, I think combining them together into one big thing is probably what I like most about Brains, is adding it to the other games and just making it just all of those mechanics all in one.
And it's really not like, all those mechanics, there's so much you can do. It's all like the same kind of starting mechanics. It just adds other stuff that you can do. It doesn't detract from the game.
Yeah, I think one thing I also like is that it's kind of chaotic. So I think people who
like take that games.
Well, not yeah. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of take that. not so much like in Munchkin where you go after the person who has the most points.
Yeah.
But obviously, if somebody's going to win, you want to go after them. But things changed so fast.
Yeah, like I was about to win on the first turn, and I was last place the rest of the game and never won it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right. So this was Brains by Jellybean Games.
On Kickstarter now. Go check it out.
So thank you for watching Brian's Got Game. Please like us on our Facebook page. There's a tweet at Brian's Got Game. Visit our webpage, briansgotgame.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian, and this is my dad, and I'll see you next time.